Okay folks, this will be a fairly bland looking publication that we're working with. See if we can make it look better than what it is. So let's get stuck in. I'm going to make it a negative positive for this, and the background colour, going to go magenta. Okay, let's see what we have. We have here a Chinese entertainment magazine. Interesting. So that's the person we're photocopying. It's the girl on the front, the model. So we're just going to make an interesting thing out of it. Let's see how she looks now. Yeah, looks interesting. Very dark. Wondering. Looks wishy-washy there where it counts the most. Actually thinking maybe we can lighten it up a bit. It's a bit too dark this time. Actually, what are we doing? We shouldn't touch that. We're meant to use this. So we're just going to lighten it a bit. And we've lost our colour. We just bring that back. Maybe that could be a little bit warmer. Let's see how we go. Try again. Maybe we'll do her upside down this time for something different. Okay, out it comes. Yeah, that looks a lot more interesting. There's a little bit of magenta just there in the hair, and you can see more magenta there. I'm actually thinking we're going to do some work on this one, and I'm thinking that's the centre of the job. Maybe we could cut it in half and just photocopy her. So we're just going to quickly... No, we don't want that. Silly. We might have to make that a little bit bigger than 141.4. We're just going to make it 150 by 150. And we're just going to switch off all these associated things with the, as well as the negative positive. So okay, so going to keep this probably for a waiting room once again, and we're just going to use this, and we're going to take a section out of it. Going to make it a more interesting piece. So we just got our model there, so we just show that. So we're just going to line that up. So we're just going to do that. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, that looks interesting. I think we cut too much of the pattern out of it, the interesting shapes. Doesn't look all that good. Shit. Maybe 150 by 150 is too big. We're just going to make it 100. I'm just going to make it 145 by 145. Let's see how this looks now with a little bit less enlargement. Yeah, it looks a bit better. I don't like it. I'm thinking we're going to do a bit of movement again. We're going to just take that image and we're going to slip and slide it. And I'm thinking we're going to go back to negative positive because this looks a bit shitty and too dark. So we're just going to set ourselves up again. Gonna make it mostly red but not all the way. Gonna make it dark. Okay, we're gonna move it. Gonna slide this around, folks, to make an even better piece. Okay, let's see if the girl's face, yeah, her face is in there. Now it's a very pale, pastel-y piece. I wonder if we can do it again, make it look better. Get more of that face in the frame. So we're just going to get more of the face in the frame, a little bit more. So we're just going to put her in the frame again. It's this time. And I'm actually thinking we might add a background colour to this to make it more interesting. Gonna make it green. I think green doesn't go with red though. The red will make the green look filthy. It'll look really grotty. So we have to take out the red. Remove the red. Otherwise the green's going to be filth. It's going to look shit. So we don't want the green to look filthy. Yeah, that looks better. That looks a lot more interesting. There's plenty of green in there because there's green from the other colour as well. So I'm wondering if this is going to make a good mirror image. If we're going to take maybe that section there out of there. So we're going to now maybe switch it down to 200. Or up to 200. Again, we're going to remove all these features that we've put into the equipment. So we're just going to quickly set things up differently. Okay, so that's our first one, second generation, and we're going to use this, take this section out and enlarge it. So we're going to enlarge this small section, smallish section, into the 200% area, which is A6. So hopefully this will turn up a treat nicely, nice and easily, but sometimes you have to go with difficult times with things. See how we go with this. We're more than 10 minutes and 20 seconds and counting into the demo, so this is going to be a fairly prolongated one. Trying to get an idea of what I want to do with this. Anyway, there you have it. There she is. That's the first step. And then the rest, it looks like we've got a good framing here. So we're going to just get stuck in and finish it off. Okay, so yeah, it's a bit curly because there's a lot of toner on the image, even though there's not a great deal of black. There's still a whole lot of colour in the image, so we just line these up as best as we can. We're nearly 12 minutes into the demo, so it's a fairly prolongated one. Okay, let's see what we have out of this Chinese entertainment paper that we've made it into something more interesting than the original. The original looked so bland and boring and had no, didn't look like it had a future, folks, when it comes to demoing. But it looks really like we've made it a really nice green, somewhat green environment. You could call it an environment of green. Anyway, there you have it. That looks really nice. I think now we can call this demo quits.